Hey beautiful souls, welcome to Raj Club of Economics. October 2021 marked the culmination of the Nobel Prize awarding ceremony. And this year, the Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel was awarded to three cool professors who have their own hoofprints among the student community. Before introducing three professors, let us brief you about the eccentric title, the Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel. Well, the prize endorses the Central Bank of Sweden as it is the sponsor of the Nobel Prize in Economics. Initially, when Europe's most richest vagabond, Alfred Nobel, decided to denounce his wealth for a noble cause, he parted it into 5 categories, leaving economics behind. Later, in 1968, the Swedish bank came up with the idea of Nobel Prize in Economics, assigning the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences to select the achievers. And thus, the Nobel Prize in Economics has an extravagant aura. And this year, the Royal Swedish Academy identified David Card, Joshua T. Angrist, and Guido W. Impens as the Nobel laureates in economics. Even before this achievement, these three professors from University of California, MIT, and Stanford University have registered their marks among the student community. The reason behind this relationship is their easygoing nature. David Card himself has stated that his relationship with economics has a cheesy flashback. He was a science undergraduate, but his love for his girlfriend made him help her study economics. And his encounter with elasticity of demand motivated him to switch into economics. Thereafter, he, along with Alan Krueger, tried to break the myths behind the theory of minimum wage. Through their research, they identified that the 1992 minimum wage hike in New Jersey did not result in loss of jobs. Rather, it did positively supplement the labor market. This paper was tough for the economists to swallow, as everyone were very rational. One of the notable economists, James Buchanan, wrote, "Just as no physicist would claim that water runs uphill, no self-respecting economist would claim that increase in the minimum wages increases employment." And this year, David Card was awarded the Nobel Prize for this out-of-the-box thinking in the field of labor market. Joshua T. Angrist has a funky relationship with his students. Even before the Nobel Prize ceremony, he was much appreciated among the student community. Marginal Revolutionary University featured a series of lectures by him on econometrics, making him a master Joshua. He did attract millions of students to econometrics via his quirky narrative. Who on earth can teach econometrics with a sword other than Master Joshua? Apart from teaching, he is one among the most celebrated authors for econometrics. His books, Mastering Metrics and Most Harmless Econometrics, has a huge fan base. Cheerfully, this year, he, along with his groomsman Guido W. Impens, share the other half of Sveriges Riksbank Prize for their contributions in the field of causal relationship. Guido W. Impens found it ironic when Adam Smith from the Nobel Prize Committee ranked him up. After all, how can a person who is so curious about evidence forget the underlying basis of economics? Guido W. Impens and Joshua T. Angrist did try to extract evidence for causal relationships in the field of health, education, and other areas. Backing up Joshua, Impens started his quest for the development of ever more accurate ways of teasing out causal relationships. Both Joshua and Impens were criticized for their quasi-experimental trials. Anyhow, they successfully managed to register their work in the panel of Royal Swedish Academy and did share the other half of the Nobel Prize in Economics.